Awesome, awesome. Well, happy Tuesday, everybody. Let's go ahead and get ourselves all warmed up with our total body extensions, fighter bounce with the arm swing, squats with the twist, and those jumping jacks. So let's get ourselves all fired up in 3, 2, 1. For today's workout, it is upper body day with a little bit of core in there as well. But first up, I want to introduce Brian to our Fit Body Fabulous' first workout today. On our upper body, best way to start, we have 4 groups of exercises in the upper body, and then we have a core board as well. For the upper body stuff, it'll be 30 seconds of work, 10-second transition. We'll go through a double round with each one of the groups. So each one of those 2 exercises, you'll go top to bottom twice. So like the first exercise, you'll go shift away push-ups, flies, and push-ups and flies, and then move all the way through those 4 groups. We'll go to the core board and then do those 4 groups again. With the core board, it's 25 seconds of work, 0-second transition, so we'll move real quick in between those exercises. For the first group, we'll start up with those shifting weight push-ups. So this one, you can do these push-ups either on your toes or on your knees on that. And then at the bottom, you're going to shift your weight side to side with those. Make sure your hands are aligned with that chest, and then you come up in there. You can also do push-ups on your knees instead. Just make sure you're in a full range of motion, you're shifting your weight on that. Otherwise, you can also do chest flies. For everybody at home, if you have a weighted bag, you can do these with that one bag and alternate between sides. Everybody here at the gym, you can use those 2 dumbbells, squeeze that chest up at the top. And then we'll go to those reverse flies. So everybody at home, if you have that weighted bag, just like Teresa's doing right there, you alternate, or you can do a couple reps on one side, and then you'll switch sides with that bag on that. You can't hear me. And then you're going to switch sides on that. Keep it up with those reverse flies. And, yeah. Can you hear me now, Debbie?
Can anybody hear him?
Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me now?
Really low.
You can hear me. And then next one, we'll go into those step-up curls. So everybody here at the gym, if you have that platform, you're going to go into those step-ups and get that curl up at the top and then come back down. Everybody at home, you're going to do those, you can do regular curls, or you can also do lunge curls with those as well. If you do those cross-body, or you can have those curls with those sheets, or you can also do cross-body curls with those instead. Next exercise, we will go into those skull crushers. For everybody at home, you'll grab your bag, and be flat on the mat, or get those elbows tight. You'll bring that weight to your forehead, and then squeeze those triceps up at the top. Bring it back down, squeeze those triceps up at the top. Everybody here at the gym, you're going to grab your weights, back on the mat, bring those elbows to the side of the ear, squeeze those triceps up at the top, and then bring it back down with those. And then we'll go into group 3, starting up with those upper body blasters, just like Teresa's doing right there. You start with that low plank, go into a high plank, move those hands forward, extend out, and bring them back, do a push-up position, you'll do that push-up, and then after that push-up, you'll go into that dynamic plank. So remember, dynamic plank, extend those arms out, bring them back, and then you'll do that push-up, and then you do that dynamic plank. You can also do the push-ups on your knees as well for that. Next exercise will be our laying or standing pull-down. For everybody here at the gym, to grab your resistance band. With this, if you're doing that laying pull-down, make sure you have those shoulders above the ground, elbows above the ground as well. You're leading with those elbows and then squeezing that back. Also pull against that resistance band or that towel. For everybody at home, if you can use your towel for this one. Standing, same thing. You're going to have your arms above your head. Instead with this one, lead with those elbows, bring it straight down on that. And also if you have that range of motion, or you can do your reps behind your back as well on those. And then we'll go into our final group. We'll start off with those Kongs. Where you can use, if you have the elevated surface, you have that back foot on that surface. And then what you're going to do is go straight down into that lunge. If you're going to use the floor as well, just like Teresa's doing right there, which is staying that stationary lunge, come straight down, and then you'll press up at the top of those. So you're staying on one side on this round, and then next time through, you'll switch sides with those legs. And then our next exercise will be those bent over reverse grip rows. So this will be bent over, and this one, lead with those elbows, squeeze that back. Make sure that back is tight. Make sure those palms are facing up. If you're grabbing those backs, make sure your palms are up on this. That's right, everybody's using the dumbbells as well. Make sure your palms are up for everybody here at the gym. Lead with those elbows. Make sure they go past your back. And then real quick, we'll go through the core board. We have those twists to start off with. Remember, it is 25 seconds of work, 0-second transition. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Make sure that dumbbell goes behind your hips, and follow those reps with your eyes. And make sure to keep that spine aligned. And then we'll flip right over into that crushing plank. After that, hold that plank position. Squeeze those muscles, squeeze those arms, squeeze those glutes all the way through for that plank. And then you'll flip right over again into those weighted sit-ups. Make sure those knees are bent. Weight is towards the ceiling as you get that full range of motion. That you get that full extension. So that is our core board. Real quick, we also have some announcements. We have Vicky hitting 400 sessions today. So we're going to grab, take our picture after our workout today. Awesome job. And then one other announcement, because I guess it's my birthday today. Well, apparently someone told me it's my birthday today, so let's all get ready for that happy birthday burpee for me in 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday! Alright, now let's go ahead and get ready for this workout, starting up with those shifting weight push-ups. Everybody get ready for this upper body Tuesday in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, here we go. Keep it up, we've got this. At that bottom of the push-up, you will be shifting your weight side to side. There we go, there we go. And then you're going to squeeze those triceps, squeeze those chests on those chest flies. Keep it up, you're going to do those push-ups either on your toes or on your knees. Keep it up less than 10 seconds. We have 3, 2, 1. Next up we have is those reverse flies. Ouch. Upper body parallel towards the ground. Squeeze, right back. Lead with those wrists. Here we go. Keep it up, get that full range of motion. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Keep it up, everybody. We have about 10 seconds. Keep getting those reps. We have 3, 2, 1. We're back to the top to those shifting weight push-ups. Get ready. Or you can also do those chest flies. Just make sure you're ready to start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, here we go. Nice job, everybody. Keep it up. Squeeze that chest on those chest flies. Keep shifting those weights on those push-ups as well, either on your toes or on your knees. Keep it up. We have 10 seconds. Nice job. 5 for those reps. We have 3, 2, 1. Next up, reverse flies. Get ready. Remember, upper body parallel towards the ground. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. We'll start in 2, 1. Let's go. We have about 10 seconds. You don't get those last reps, everybody. We have 3, 2, 1. We go to grip 2, starting up with those step-up curls, regular curls, or curls with that lunge. We get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Less than 10 seconds, everybody. Keep it up. We have 3, 2, 1. Next up, we're going to those skull crushers. And we're back on the mat. Keep those elbows tight. Squeeze those triceps up at the top. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep it up, everybody. Keep those elbows tight. Squeeze those triceps up at the top. There we go. We've got this. Awesome job. 10 seconds, everybody. Get those last few reps. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're going to go back to the top. Step up curls, everybody. Get ready, everybody at home. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We'll get those curls with the inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up with those curls. You got this. Stay strong, stay focused, build that lean muscle. We're all going to get stronger today, every single one of you. Less than 10 seconds, we'll go back to those skull crushers. We have 3, 2, 1. We'll go back to the mat. Get ready, everybody. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squeeze those triceps up at the top. And then try not to move those. Few more seconds. We have 2, 1. We're into group 3, starting up with that upper body blaster. Remember, you're going to start up in that low plank position. Go into the high plank, extend those arms out. We're going to start in 2, 1. We're going to bring those hands back together. We're going to do that push-up. And then we'll do that dynamic plank after that push-up. Yeah, we got this, we got this. There we go. We have 10 seconds. And once I get those last reps, we have 3, 2, 1. Really get ready. We have that leg or standing pull down. Everybody at home, grab your towels. Everybody here, grab your resistance bands. Get ready. Remember, start off with the narrow position. Arms up. Lead with those elbows. Squeeze that back. Here we go.
You didn't bring in my resistance band?
Get up, we have about 3, 2, 1. We're going to go back to the top. Upper body blasters, get ready. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, here we go. Get up, we have about 10 more seconds, everybody. We have 3, 2, 1. Go and grab your towels, resistance bands. We have that standing or laying pull down. You're ready. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We'll start off with the narrow position so you can pull against that resistance or that towel or that resistance band. Make sure those wrists are aligned or with those elbows. We're pulling straight down, squeezing that back, everybody. We have about 10 seconds. Keep it up, you've got this. We have 3, 2, 1. And next up, we're into group 4, starting up with those comms. And their back foot back. We're going to get into that lunge, either on the platform or on the ground. And we're going to press up at the top in 2, 1, let's go. Keep it up, everybody. You've got this. You have about 10 seconds. When we get to that next exercise, was bent over reverse grip rows. Almost there. Get that last rep in 2, 1. Reverse grip rows with upper body parallel towards the ground. Palms up. You're leading with those elbows, squeezing that back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. We'll get started in 2, 1. Here we go. Keep it up. Awesome job. Make sure those elbows go past your back. We're squeezing those shoulder blades together. Everybody at home, I see you getting those rows. Diane, I love it. Getting those elbows past your back. We have 3, 2, 1. We're going to the other side of those columns, so other leg this time. Get ready. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah. So awesome job with those columns, everybody. That lunge down, and then you're going to press up at the top. We got 10 seconds. You got this. Stay focused. Stay strong. We have 3, 2, 1. Next up, we'll go to those bent over reverse grip rows, either with your bag or with your dumbbells. Make sure you're ready to start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep it up, everybody. Make sure that elbows go past your back. There you go, you got this. Full range of motion. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. We have 10 seconds. And after this, we're going to that core board. And once we get those last reps, we have 3, 2, 1. All right, so get ready. We're going to get into that core board, starting up with those twists. So let's get this core board started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Starting up with those twists. And make sure those hands or those weights or those bags will be behind your hips. You're squeezing those shoulder blades together. Follow your reps with your eyes so you keep that spine aligned. We have 10 seconds. Remember, 0-second transition into the next exercise. Next up will be that crushing plank. You'll flip right over in 3, 2, 1. Flip over into that crushing plank. Hold that plank position. Squeeze those muscles. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze all those muscles as you're holding that plank for those 25 seconds. Keep it up. You got this. You got this. 10 seconds, and then you're going to flip right over again into those weighted sit-ups. Almost there. We have 3, 2, 1. Into those weighted sit-ups. Flip over. Keep those knees bent. Remember, with that weight, you're going to aim towards the ceiling. You're going to try to break through that ceiling with those hands. There we go. There we go. One into that twist again, so quick transition into those twists. Make sure those weights, those hands go behind your hips. Follow those reps with your eyes. There we go. We have 10 seconds, everybody. And then we'll flip on over again into that crushing plank. You're going to get those last twists in. We have 2, 1. Flip over into that crushing plank. Squeeze those muscles, squeeze those glutes. Hold that plank. There we go, everybody. You got this. Squeeze that core tight. Squeeze all those muscles. 10 seconds. And then flip right over for our final core exercise, those weighted sit-ups. We have 3, 2, 1. Flip right over into those weighted sit-ups. Final 25 seconds of this core exercises. Let's finish strong with those abs. Flex those muscles like you're blocking a punch. We have 10 seconds. You're going to get those last reps. After this, we'll go back to the upper body, starting up with those shifting weight push-ups. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, it's going back to our upper body stuff. Shifting weight push-ups or those chest flies. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, here we go. We're at the bottom of those push-ups. You're shifting your weight side to side. On those chest flies, you squeeze that chest up at the top. Remember, you can do those push-ups either on your toes or on your knees. Give it up, everybody. I see you. Less than 10 seconds. Almost there. We have 3, 2, 1. Next up, reverse flies. So grab your weights, grab your weighted bag. Move upper body parallel towards the ground. Squeeze those shoulder blades. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Awesome job. Keep it up, keep it up. We'll have less than 10 seconds. We'll go back to the top to those shifting weight push-ups or those chest flies in 2, 1. Shifting weight push-ups, chest flies, get ready. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And you'll make sure at the bottom of those push-ups you're shifting your weight. If you're doing push-ups either on your toes or on your knees, make sure your hands are aligned with those chests. Awesome job. Loving these shifting weight push-ups. Loving these chest flies. Full range of motion. Also focus on the breathing. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Less than 10 seconds. And then we'll go to those reverse flies. We have 2, 1. Time for those reverse flies, everybody. Remember, upper body parallel towards the ground. You're ready. We'll get started at 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah. I see you. Oh, there we go. Debbie, Georgia, perfect form. Oh, Diane's also in that full range of motion. Love it. There we go. We're going to group 2, starting up with those step-up curls, regular curls, or those lunge curls. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We'll get those curls, flex those biceps up at the top. Full range of motion. Work those muscles. Make every rep count. We have about 10 seconds, everybody. After this, we'll go into those skull crushers. We have 3, 2, 1. Bring the back onto the mat or on the floor. Knees bent. Keep those elbows tight. We'll get started in 2, 1. Here we go. Everybody, we're just moving those palms. We're not moving those elbows. And we're squeezing those triceps, get that full extension out at the top. There we go, loving these skull crushers. Keep it up, 10 seconds. Get those last couple reps. We have 3, 2, 1. Back to those step-up curls, lunge curls, or just those curls. It is upper body day. We're ready. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. There we go. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Your goal is to get 10 to 12 reps. That's what's going to build that lean muscle. That's how you're going to get stronger and help you improve with each one of these exercises. 10 seconds, everybody. Few more reps, and I know you've got this. Get up, almost there. We have 2, 1. Next up, we get into those skull crushers. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, squeeze those triceps up at the top. Make those reps count. Loving this effort. Loving everybody's reps today. upper body day, best day of the week, less than 10 seconds, and then we'll move on to group 3. Start up with those upper body blasters. We have 2, 1, and our upper body blasters are starting up with that low plank, going to the high plank. Extend those arms out, bring them back. Do that push up and do that dynamic plank. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, after you finish that dynamic plank, you extend those arms out forward, bring them back. After you bring them back, you'll do that push up. And after that push up, you go back to that dynamic plank. Get up 10 seconds. You got this. Believe in yourself. You're going to blast that upper body. We have 2, 1. Grab your towels, grab your resistance bands, standing or laying pull downs. We're going to start it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Grab it straight down with those elbows, lead with those elbows, squeeze that back. Also pull against that resistance band. Make sure those wrists are aligned with those elbows. I want to see those arms shake, everybody. Give it up, less than 10 seconds. Give it up, and we have a 3, 2, 1. Next time we're going to those upper body blasters again, starting up with that low plank into that higher plank. We're ready, we'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And after that dynamic plank, after you come back into that dynamic plank, extend those arms forward, bring them back into that push up, and then you go back to that dynamic plank. Keep it up, everybody. You've got this. You're so close. 10 seconds. Get those last reps. We have 2, 1. Grab your resistance bands. Grab your towels. We'll get into those pull downs. Get ready. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get up, lead with those elbows, squeeze that back. Make those reps count, 10 seconds. We'll go to our final group, everybody. Get those last reps in, we have 3, 2, 1. On to group 4, starting up with those kongs. Remember that back foot should be in that platform on the ground. You're gonna do that lunge, you can press up at the top. Let's go. Here we go, everybody. Loving these kongs. And we get that press up at the top, less than 10 seconds. We have 3, 2, 1. Grab your bags, grab your weights. You're going to do those bent over reverse grip rows. One, let's go. Remember, palms facing up with this, when you're using those dumbbells or those bags. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze that back. Make sure you're not rounding those shoulders. And make sure those elbows go past your back. Less than 10 seconds. We'll go to the other side of those kongs. We have 3, 2, 1. Over to the other side of those kongs. Get ready. We'll get started. In 3, 2, 1. Final minute of work, everybody. We are so close to that finish line. Just think, just 2 more exercises and you'll be complete. You'll finish your upper body and you'll have a successful shift at the Muscle Factory. Keep it up, everybody. Well, about 10 seconds. Stay focused. Believe in yourself. We have 3, 2, 1. Come down to our final exercise. Bend over reverse grip rows. Final 30 seconds of work. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's all finish strong today. Don't leave anything behind. I want you leaving this workout knowing that you've given absolutely everything you've got. You do not hold back, not for 1 second. Make sure those elbows go past your back on those rows. We have 10 seconds, everybody. We have 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, everybody. Let's go into our stretches. Starting up with that reach forward arm pull, just like Teresa's doing right there. Grab that wrist. You can reach around, feel that stretch out. Take a nice deep breath. Anywhere you feel any extra stiffness, you can also pull extra on that stretch. And then once you're ready, you can go ahead and switch sides. Feel that stretch out. Grab the wrist. And then once you're ready as well, Teresa's already in that overhead tricep stretch with the lean. Grab that elbow and then lean towards the side. Feel that stretch out. And then once you're ready as well, you can go and switch sides with those elbows. Also, equipment for tomorrow, everybody, for everybody at home, weighted bags or dumbbells, and also elevated surface is optional. Also, word of the day, 2 words, Allen wrench. I've been using an Allen wrench all this weekend. Well, Allen wrench is your words of the day.
Whatever you said.
You all have a great day. Also, don't forget, we're going to do a picture real quick on this. So everybody, stay tuned. We're going to get our pictures for Vicky on 400 sessions.